Good afternoon. Welcome to e-learning with Mr. G. This quick video is going to help you to be successful with Eds B and everything that I'm going to throw up on there for you in hopes that it's pretty much like class, just in the comfort of your own home. So hope you enjoy these helpful videos that give you a little more explanation on how to be successful in these next 2 weeks. Let's hope and pray that by April 15th that we're back to normal and I get to see you in person. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Eds B. One, make sure you log into Eds B every day by 4 o'clock. There is no official, this is how we're taking attendance quite yet, but what they told us earlier this week was making sure students have logged in by 4 o'clock. So when something changes, we'll definitely let you know, but just make sure you're logging in every day before 4 o'clock. Should something happen, A, be flexible. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But B, make sure you private message me. If everyone posts the issues on the class wall, it'll become very, very, very bogged down. But shoot me a private message. I'll direct you to something that can help you out, or I'll help you out myself. And then another thing to help you keep yourself organized are the pinned items. So on the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see pinned items. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be the most important things for the week, whether it's a listening example, the content for theory, or whether it's the quiz for the week. So always look for those pinned items so that way you don't have to go digging down deep into our class wall. You're starting to see things like quizzes and listening examples on your EdView wall, and you're wondering, how can I get them? I've made it to where they only release during a certain time. So if you don't see a blue button, don't stress about it. It won't happen. And like I said before, be really flexible. This is brand new for everyone involved. No one's done e-learning like this in our district with this many kids and this late of notice and all that stuff, with a very unique situation going on in the world. So just be flexible. No one's going to penalize you. If they see that you're trying, that you're doing stuff, or you're communicating, then we'll make sure that we get to the grade that you deserve. But like I said, be flexible. There's going to be times that the system crashes because there's too many people on it. Or there's going to be times that you might go to take a quiz and it says you cannot do that. So breathe. It's okay. Message a teacher and we'll help you out, making sure that you're good to go and you're successful in the end. Listening examples. Mondays, you'll see a video pop up on your class wall. Watch the video in all of its entirety. Then you'll see a blue submit button underneath the listening example for the week. Click it. You have 3 attempts to do this, just in case there's some connectivity issues or whatever the case is. But go ahead and fill out the responses to the prompts, just like how we do them in class, and make sure you're using good academic writing, make sure you're using musical terms, and be specific. They're going to be due every week on Friday at 11:59 p.m. So if you watch the video on Monday and you don't want to do the questions until Wednesday, that's totally fine. You got about a week to take care of it. But theory. Every week on Tuesday, you're going to get some content on your class wall. Take it, write it down, do whatever you have to do to make sure you know it. Then you'll get some practice. If something that requires lots of skill building, I'll give you some websites that you can use to practice on. Wednesday, you're going to see a blue submit button pop up for the quiz. Each quiz, you get 2 attempts, whether it's connectivity issues or maybe you just want to redo it because you want a better grade. Just make sure you know. The second grade is what's going to go into the computer if you do 2 attempts. Not the best of the two. So make sure you're being smart and wise. Once you finish the quiz, you'll actually see, boom, 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 exactly what questions you got right, what questions you got wrong, and all that good stuff. Feel free to use your notes. There's no way for us to sit there and monitor. You have to not use your notes. But the quizzes will open up on Wednesday morning, and then they will close on Friday at 11:59 p.m. And lastly, course-related stuff. Should we all return to normal life at April 15th and everyone's back in school, my first plan is to reschedule Dessert Theater so our 6th graders can have their concert still, to reschedule pictures, to reschedule our spring concert for our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to have their final concert of the year. And if you are currently dealing with butter braid and you've been selling and whatnot, continue to sell, get a little extra time, I guess. And Mr. Mason says to deal with it when we get back in person on April 15th. So you still have time to sell. Hold on to that money. And if anything should change with any of those things, I'll keep you guys updated with that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, keep yourself balanced with this online learning stuff. Take a second to breathe every day and relax. And make sure you're making lemonade out of lemons with the situation. it can seem very crazy, very confusing, very scary. But there is a sense of simplicity that's going on right now with this, that in quarantine we have to focus on the simpler things: family, connection with others, going outside and just playing with the immediate people in your family. So I hope to see you all very soon. And until then, peace and blessings.